Okay, so this team right here, it just uses my Celestial Dragon to throw out the Moonfire effect. Celestial Dragon is probably one of the better pets to actually throw out Moonfire. I mean, I guess you could take Starfall too, but Moonfire is better. It hits harder. Moonfire, I'm sorry, the Moonlight effect increases all healing by 25% and allows magic abilities to do 10% more damage. The healing bonus is pretty much exactly the same as the Sunlight one, so 25% more healing. He also has a nice heal, Ancient Blessing. He has pretty decent attack, 292. So he heals up for quite a lot, actually. It's a surprising amount. He's also an HH type, so he's kind of tanky. And he's got Flamethrower as his spam move. Flamethrower is a pretty nice move to spam. Destroys elemental types. You can throw out the dot while you use your Ancient Blessing to heal up. He's a really nice move set. Not good enough to make him tier 1, but he's definitely a problem pet that, if you know how to use him correctly, he's actually not half bad. He's also really slow. He gets outsped by pretty much everything. And then the other two pets, I just have them take advantage of the healing or the 10% extra damage. Basically just to get at 10% extra damage. So the other two pets have some magic type abilities. I've got the Hydro Wisp. It's basically just in here as a cleanup. It's a tier 1 pet who uses a magic type ability as its main basic attack, Arcane Blast. He can also use his dodge ability. Since he's an SS type, he'll be able to dodge 2 moves with it instead of 1 as long as he's faster than your opponent. And Wish, the best heal in the game. You can just throw it out and switch it to one of your other pets if you want to heal them up. Since Celestial Dragon's an HH type, it's actually not a half bad idea just to switch into him to take the Wish, because he heals up for more than the other two pets do, because he has about 250 more health than they do. But even then, the Hydro Wisp will use Wish on himself like 90% of the time. Just a really good cleanup pet. And then I've got the Curse Burman in here, named Hamlet Wannabe, because he just uses Spirit Spikes and he's kind of slow. He has 289 speed and no way to actually increase his speed. 289 is not terribly slow, so you'll be able to outspeed any other pets that aren't terribly fast. So I was actually able to use Spirit Spikes more often than I thought I would, which is really good because Spirit Spikes is a really good reflect damage ability. It reduces damage to you by 150, which is about double the amount of a shell armor that like a crab can throw out. About 100 less than a shell armor. No, wait, did I say shell armor? Shell shield that crabs throw out. See, Shell Shield reduces damage by 86. He's a power type though, that's why it's 86. 150, it's about double the amount of a Shell Shield, about 100 less than a Shell Armor, the OP Shell Armor ability that Ore Eaters have. So it's a decent shield that you can throw up. The cool thing about it though, is that it also deals 300 damage if you take damage. So if your opponent tries to hit you with like an Arcane Blast or just literally anything and you take damage, even if you only take like 10 damage because Spirit Spikes reduce so much of it, they'll take the exact same amount as a basic attack as reflect damage, which is really good. That's like what makes Spirit Spikes so great. Since it's such a good reflect damage, you know, you take less damage, a pretty significant less damage, but not significant enough where you won't, you know, not take any damage. You'll still take some. And since you still take some damage, your opponent will take a crap ton more. They'll take as much as a basic attack. Since it does so much reflect damage, most people just won't attack you if they see it up. They'll switch out or do something else, throw up a buff or something. That's why you want to be faster than your opponent when you use Spirit Spikes. That way you go first in the round and they're forced to attack you if you're able to predict them attacking you. So Spirit Spikes is only really useful on fast pets, and I was able to get it off not half bad. But he's not in here for Spirit Spikes. I was basically just explaining how Spirit Spikes work for those of you who don't know why it's such a great ability. He's in here for Spirit Claws. Spirit Claws is a really hard hitting ability that's balanced around the notion that it has a low hit chance, only 80%. In pet battles that might as well be 50% because it misses all the time. But it always hits if the weather is Moonlight, which Celestial Dragon throws out. So he actually benefits from the Moonlight. And he can also throw out a Prowl, which will reduce his speed by 30% and makes his next Spirit Spikes essentially do 150% more damage, which is totally worth the cast if you know you can get off the Prowl and Spirit Claws combo, because Spirit Claws hits really damn hard. So if you're able to hit with it, if you have like Moonlight out, He'll be able to do just a ton of damage, enough to one-shot some pets. It's a lot. It's a ton of damage. Plus, he's undead. Undeads have the best racial. He was really good. I actually really liked how he worked in this team. I might use him in some other teams in the future, just because he performed so well in this team. I can't believe how many times I was able to get off Spirit Spikes. It's so nice to be able to use Spirit Spikes on pets other than my Hamlet, the Vengeful Porcupet, a tier 1 pet in his own right. Whew, alright, I think I've talked enough about this team. Not this annoying Sandstorm team again. Boo, Sandstorm team, pieces of shit. Why can't you play a team that's not garbage? So we both have the same slow-ass attack speed, huh? Whatever, I'm gonna go for a Moonfire and then switch out because this Crush will actually hurt really bad. Oh yeah, looks like he just went straight for a Crush. He'll probably go for a Sandstorm right now, so I can just go for my Ancient Blessing to heal up. Yep, he went for a Sandstorm, which isn't gonna hit me that hard. Alright, time to switch out into... I don't want to go into Hamlet Wannabe right now. Haka might be able to do pretty well against his entire team until he throws out Emerald Whelp. Alright, let's go for the Evasion. And I'll get off a couple Arcane Blasts before using Wish. Uh-oh, looks like he predicted it. Well, I guess Celestial Dragon's coming in then. Alright, let's change the weather away from the annoying Sandstorm. Yeah, looks like he's got breath. Damn you, Emerald Proto-Whelp. Okay, let's go into Ancient Blessing. I can't really attack this guy, so healing up's the only thing I can really do. Alright, Hamlet Wannabe should be able to hit him pretty damn hard, as long as the weather stays Moonlight for a little bit. Plus I take less damage from all of his abilities. So let's go straight into a Prowl, since he's got his little thing up. Crap, he'll be able to change the weather on me. Shit. Oh, he went for a Rupture instead. Ooh, that works. Okay, now let's go for Spirit Spikes. Do a little bit of reflect damage from the Sandstorm. Luckily the reflect damage is pretty significant. Come on, 70% hit chance. Damn it! Come on, 70% hit chance. 70%. That's still more than a coin toss. You got this. I'm gonna need you for that Proto-Whelp. Alright, looks like Proto-Whelp's out. I'm gonna go into my Death Monkey, that way I can change the weather back and preferably use Hamlet again. Let's go into a Moonfire. I don't like Sandstorm. You should really stop using it too. Oh cool, he's gonna heal up. That'll give me an opportunity to heal up myself, while at the same time throwing out my Cursed Birdman and being able to use a Prowl. Is he still asleep? I don't know. I'm gonna go for my Prowl. He shouldn't be able to change the weather on me yet. And Spirit Spikes. Let's go, Hamlet Wannabe, do as much damage as you can to him. Oh, that wasn't as much as I hoped. Oh shit, look how almost dead he is. Okay. Celestial Dragon should be able to finish him off. We both have the same speed. Come on, Moonfire. Oh, he went to sleep. Oh, he went to sleep. Thank goodness for that. That's just good news bears for Death Monkey. Ooh. Alright, so we're able to take out the Proto-Whelp because he didn't do a smart switch. Let's go into a Flamethrower. He might just go straight for a Crush. Oh! Oh shit! I'm actually really surprised he didn't like switch out right there. Alright, this guy, I know he has Stone Skin, so I'm just gonna go for another Flamethrower before he throws that up. I can actually stay on Death Monkey until he dies. I'd rather not switch him out if I can at all avoid it. Oh shit, he's got a lot of health too. Let's see, how much does this heal me for? 500. I might want to keep this off cooldown. Yeah, looks like he went for a Stone Skin. And let's refresh Moonfire, just use this off cooldown. I might be able just to outlast him. Even though he's got his little stone skin, which reduces all the damage of flamethrower. I'm doing a little bit of damage, but every 3 turns I'll be able to do a lot of damage with Moonfire. Plus I'll be able to heal for more damage than he's able to do to me. And if not, I still got Haka in the back row who can easily take him out. Oh shit. Shit. Okay, what I want to do is proc my racial again. I didn't know he was below 50% health already. Totally forgot he's a dragon. I'm not used to using dragon, to be honest. There's not too many dragons that are all that great. Luckily, Celestial Dragon's not half bad. So 50% bonus on his Moonfire, and Living Sandling, sorry, but you're dead. Whew, you know, I was actually not totally sold on taking Prowl on the Cursed Birdman. Wait, is it Cursed Birdman or is it Cursed Burman? Cursed Burman, yeah. I was actually thinking about taking Devour just so I'd have a heal option. But I was like, nah, Prowl and Spirit Spikes. Just, what if they had like an Aura Eater or something? So glad I took that. That totally won me the game because he had so many just annoying abilities that would just not let my other 2 pets do much because Hawkwood doesn't hit very hard. Alright, looks like we got an annoying team that likes to change the weather on me. As all 3 of his pets have a weather change option. Looks like Celestial Dragon will be a good one to start off with, just so he can change the weather on him, just in case he decides to be an asshole and start off with Sunlight. If he goes with Sunlight right off the bat, that's great. We'll be able just to Moonfire him to stop that shit. No Moonfire for you, you stupid singing sunflower piece of garbage. Oh shit, he was faster than me. That's right. I wasn't expecting him to go straight for a solar beam. Nope. Not me. I was expecting him to go for a photosynthesis first. Alright, let's see if I can kill him before he comes back to life. Yep. Woo! Alright. Now I should be able to go for a heal right now. Depending on what he does. I can go for my racial or I can just heal. Which is what I'm going to do. Luckily he went for a dive. Alright, I'm going to go for a Moonfire since it does a lot of damage. I actually take less damage from that liftoff, so I don't really need to switch out of it. Not that I was going to. Mind you, it's not like I did a tactical stay-in. Ooh, cool, the dot brought him below 50%. Which means Dragon Racial for me. Let's see, he's got Breath, he's got his Racial going, so I'm going to do a tactical switch to the Cursed Birdman. And looks like he switched out as well. Alright. Well, I'm going to go for a Spirit Spikes right now since he's faster than me. Oh shit. Oh shit, son. I might be able just to go for some Spirit Spikes. Screw Prowl, don't need it. Looks he's locked into the ability, so he's taking extra damage from the Spirit Spikes, plus an additional 10% under Moonlight, I should add. Oh, Hamlet wannabe. You're too good. Why did I ever... Not as good as Hamlet, but... Oh my god. Oh, damn it. Having the same speed sucks. I was gonna go for a Spirit Spikes right here. God damn it. The speed thing is just not working for me today. I wanted to just go for a Spirit Spikes, that way he'd kill himself and I could probably survive maybe, but instead I just had to go for a normal Spirit Strike. Alright, Hamlet wannabe is doing really good. Ugh, this team right here. I think my best bet is to start off with Hydro Wisp. He's the best matchup against his entire team. Let's go straight for a dodge. Hopefully he doesn't go for a Stim Pack or something. Increases crit chance by 50%. Alright, Arcane Blast it is. While he's in the air, I'm going to go for a Wish to counter any damage he might want to do to me. Luckily my Magic Racial is pretty damn strong. Alright, I want you to do a little bit more damage to me. What? fires. Holy shit. You should probably switch out your Grunty. Okay, let's go for a dodge. Oh my god, poor Grunty. That's right, go for Stim Pack again. Go for it. I'll just use Wish again on your other ability once it comes off cooldown. Alright, let's see here. I really don't want to switch out against him. But he has such a huge type advantage against me, I have to switch. Let's go Death Monkey. Alright, let's go for a Flamethrower. Hopefully I can get it off before the decoy comes out. Nope. Alright, I'm going to throw out Moonfire right now. That way I can get up the buff. That way I can use Ancient Blessing. Oh shit, Grunty's out. Alright, let's go for a Flamethrower and then I'll use Ancient Blessing. That way I can let the dot do a little bit of damage. God damn it. Grunty, you're being a huge pain in the ass. Alright, I'm going to go for Flamethrower again. He might just go for a Stim Pack again. He's faster than me. So he might actually get the benefit from it. Actually, there's one more Flamethrower. Oh shit, we got a triple round off. Alright, Grunty's dead. He's got 2 rounds of Flamethrower out. I'm gonna go for a heal. Ancient Blessing. And looks like he's gonna go for damage. Should have went for the dot, Unborn Valk. Don't you know how the Celestial Dragon works? Oh shit, he's in on the low end too. Sucks for the Unborn Valk. Sucks to be you, Unborn Valk. Crap, I'm gonna die. Oh, if I just lived one more turn, I'd be fine. Whatever, let's just go for more Flamethrowers. I did a lot of damage to the Unborn Valk before kicking the bucket. Alright, so let's go for a Hamlet Wannabe. Hopefully he doesn't use Curse of Doom and tries to go for another Shadow Shock. God damn it. That sucks. That really sucks. God darn it. Okay, I'm just gonna have to deal with the decoy again. Oh, why did that have to crit on Hamlet in the... I mean, my poor Hydral Wisp. Ugh, one more attack to break the decoy. I need Hamlet Wannabe to stay alive to kill the Pandaren Dragonling. Looks like I'm gonna get that wish. I still have 2 more turns and 2 more turns of Moonlight, which means full hitting Spirit Spikes. And let's go for one more. Hopefully he doesn't switch out. Oh, he stayed in. So he's gonna let his Pandaren Dragonling kick the bucket. That was probably not the smartest move in the world because he actually had a good chance of fighting my Wisp. Alright, that's cool. I'm gonna go for a wish. And... yeah. I was trying to gauge his reaction to see if he'd go for 2 Shadow Shocks in a row. If he did, then I'd probably have to use my dodge a little bit early. But I was kind of saving it just in case he went for, you know, a Curse of Doom first, in which case Wish would be more than enough to keep me alive. Whew. Alright, that was a tough team. Really tough team, but I outplayed him. So, I won. Not really. He had 2 really good tier 1 pets. I have 1 tier 1 pet on this team, and I was able to beat him. Ha. Ha 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 ha. And even then, the MPD and the other girl, Unborn Valk, they're a lot better tier 1 pets than the Hydral Wisp is. MPD being one of the best, and counters the Hydral Wisp completely. Luckily, Hydral Wisp was just too good of a cleanup, and the other 2 pets did very well. You can't discount Hamlet Wannabe and Death Monkey. They both did really well as well.